Okay, just happen to be on Queen Street, and I got a guy. It's pouring rain outside, so it's a good time to have a little chat. And what's your name?
Hello, Charles. I'm Danny Legere.
And you are?
President of CUPE New Brunswick.
Listen, I meant to ask you, CUPE New Brunswick has some good news about casual workers about a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, great news. Well, about a month ago, Charles, as you know, we got a successful decision from the Court of Queen's Bench on the casuals' rights to attain employee status and their right to become, to join a union, basically. About a week ago, the province had a month, 30 days, to appeal the decision.
But they never did.
And they chose not to, which I got to applaud them for it. It's in line with the Premier's commitment prior to the last provincial election that he would amend legislation to give casual rights the right to attain employee status.
And you just ruined the interview right here. So we got to give credit to the Premier. This is a different interview, but we got to give credit to the Premier.
Where credit's due, I guess you got to say.
Yeah. Okay, this is what I want to know. Now, this includes casual workers at the liquor store, right?
Absolutely.
So, you work for 6 months, and the day before you get laid off, vacation for 2 weeks or whatever.
Well, it works different in different departments. So where I come from, Part 1, where I come from is corrections. My job's a correctional officer. I work at the Moncton Detention Centre. And where the way our casuals operate, you work for 6 months and you're off 6 months. It's an awful way to live. You live sitting by a phone. I know casuals who were casuals for many years. You go for a bank load for a new car. You got a full-time job? No. They apply for a mortgage. Do you got a full-time job? No. But they're working year after year after year.
And you have to kiss ass and suck hole.
Well, you got to be careful. You got to toe the line. And you know, casuals comes to me all the time with complaints. And well, yeah, you want to put your name on the line? No, I don't dare. I might not be called back.
Who started this system anyhow? This awful, awful discriminated system.
That's a good question. Where it started. I don't, to be honest, Charles, I don't have the answer to that.
No. So now, how is it going to work?
Well, the judge gave the province a year to amend the legislation to make this happen.
Brewer and all that, I'm going to talk to you.
And yeah, you're right. September, the government is going to meet with public sector unions to, what does this mean?
Yeah.
Personally, Charles, I don't think we should wait a year. I don't think we have to wait a year. I mean, that's...
Of course you have to wait a year.
That's the outside. It's
you have to wait a year.
Up to a year.
The election is going to be in a year to make them look good. You know what I mean?
Well, they shouldn't play politics with the lives of people.
Okay,
you know.
So how is it going to work? Like you said, I'm sorry I cut you off. They're going to meet and...
Well, the judge gave them a year to make the necessary changes to legislation to give casuals employee status. I don't think we need a year. I mean, the public sector unions have talked with the Liberal government since the election. We know where the casuals are. We know what the disparities are between casuals and who work right alongside of full-time employees, what the differences are. We know the challenges. Why would it take a year? I don't think it should take a year.
But how is it going to work? How is it going to work? You be a casual worker, you'll still be laid off.
Right. Well, you don't become a full-time worker. I don't think anybody expects that. What the principal victory for casual workers, well, is job security. That's the big one.
How do you do it?
You know, you come in, you're going to accrue seniority, and you're going to have a right to seniority. Therefore, if I'm a senior employee, you can't, just because there's an election and you kick one party out and you put another party in, that you're not necessarily going home because you got seniority under a...
So there will be seniority with casual workers?
That's the fundamental cornerstone of this, Charles.
Good, good. Okay. That's what I wanted to know. Daniel, thank you very much. On va le faire en français, ça.